This is how you do not get my attention, or anyone's for that matter. This is my video about software bloat is getting insane. It's just a little clip that I made, and it's about computers. So let's go down here, and I have this big long comment. What is this? This is again my question I asked you on Asmongold video, and you didn't reply. Look, dude, you're coming to my YouTube channel on my video about computer stuff, and you're asking me a question about something on an Asmongold channel? Like, maybe I didn't get a notification, and in fact, that's what I said. Maybe I didn't get a notification that you asked me a question, and I am going to ban this person from my channel. But before I do, I feel like this is kind of a teachable moment. See, just because you don't get an answer or a reply on YouTube doesn't mean that the other person is somehow magically at fault. You see up here, you see this bell right here, right above this music and some nonsense? Yeah, that bell says 9+. Why does that bell say 9+? Well, it says 9+ because if I learn how to control my mouse pointer, I have notifications out my ass. And, look, he's running around asking. He's just reposting it over and over at this point, like in real time, right now, while I'm recording this. So, where is Akhmednid Persia? Where is his original comment on Asmongold? Like, where am I going to find this? Is it even in here? I have no idea. But I probably did not get any kind of a notification. And look, I've gone through pages and pages and pages of notifications and haven't seen that purple circle with an A yet. And it's not there, dude. The reason I didn't answer you is because I probably never saw anything from you in the first place. But you're coming to my channel, posting dumb shit about how, oh, you need to answer my question. So here's what I'm going to do. Before I ban you for being a dickbag, I'm going to answer your question. And I don't know what the context is because this isn't the original comment. Why is it annoying? Why is what annoying? What's your issue with Indians? My issue with Indians? Well, I don't have an issue with Indians in general. There's the usual 4chan jokes, but I don't have a particular issue with Indians. A guy that I worked with for 20 years now is an Indian. So I don't have an issue with Indians. I'm not some kind of psychotic racist. Indian Hindu immigrants in Western countries are decent, law-abiding, hard-working, excel in academics. Okay, let's just be honest. This is not true. This is not true for any racial group. It does not matter. It's not that this nonsense Indians are hardworking, law-abiding, and decent. Well, no group that's that big is all the same. This is not homogenous. Some Indians are not decent. Some Indians are not law-abiding. Some Indians are not hardworking. Some Indians don't excel in academics. Every racial group is so large that there's everything from the fantastic to the terrible. So this is garbage. So why are you considering them with disdain? Well, I don't know. Maybe if I knew what the original comment was, I would know. Maybe if you had included something so that I would know what the hell you're talking about, I would know. I mean, there's social scores. What the crap is a social score? We're not in China, you douche. Are completely similar to Chinese. I'm gonna guess at this point that this is about the caste system in India. That's gonna be my guess, because I said, this country that still enforces this caste system crap, unofficially since it's illegal, yet they still do it. Look who scores highest in SAT exams. SAT exams don't matter. Your degree doesn't matter. Your education is irrelevant, because being educated doesn't mean that you're intelligent or smart. It means you passed tests and did what you were told. Education is not some sort of absolute barometer for being great people. They dominate the tech industry. So I don't know what this comment was, but the truth is, Indians dominate the tech industry because A, they're willing to work for a lot cheaper than Americans, and B, that once they get into positions of power in the tech industry, Indian culture is such that Indians have a very strong in-group preference. They dominate the tech industry because once enough Indian people make it up to a powerful enough position, they only bring in other Indian people if they can help it. So you talk about them dominating the tech industry, and you want to know why I might have an issue with Indians. It'd be because once they get in somewhere, they're racist. just as a general rule, they tend to be racist against non-Indian people. And they go around to other people's YouTube channels trying to propagandize in the comments. So what's wrong with Indians? Well, the fact that you're making this comment, that's one thing that's wrong with Indians. This is America, American culture. I do not want somebody from another culture with a, frankly, rude, see, you don't understand basic social conventions and you disrupt them. I don't want someone from a rude culture like this to be showing up and doing things that violate my social norms. So maybe that's my problem with Indians. Maybe that's what's wrong with Indians, as you put it. Maybe showing up in my comments like this is what's wrong with Indians. Maybe you should look in the mirror. Most importantly, Northeast Indians are ethnically Sino-Tibetans. Well, Northeast Indians also are not the ones that are immigrating en masse, are they? I mean, look at their images. I don't care. I don't care about this. I don't care about whether they're Tibetan or not. I don't care. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I know that you're whining in my comment section and talking about racial crap I don't care about. They look exactly similar to Chinese. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you look like. I care that when you come over here to America, you don't adopt American cultural standards. You retain your original Indian cultural standards. And unfortunately, one of the ways that Indian people deal with conflict resolution is they tend to agree that they will do anything that someone asks, and then they don't do it. They say yes to placate the boss. And then they just don't do it, and they apply the extreme version of it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission on things. That is an Indian cultural thing. That is not something that works in America. In America, when I ask you to do something, you need to do the thing. If I'm your boss and I say I need this done, and it's your job, you do the job. But Indian culture, you say yes to everything, and then you just don't do it all. Or you don't do any of it. And that's fine for some reason. And there's a reason that everybody wants to live in the United States and not India. So if you really want me to have a problem with Indians, you friggin' psycho, then there's a few problems. And it's not about all the Indian people. It's a culture issue. It's not even like a race issue. But you are a small-minded douchebag, and you probably will never understand that. So let's go ahead and clean up. Let's fix the problem of me being such a horrible racist right now. So, enjoy your ban, douchebag. Goodbye.